All right, well, it's the longest running show on Broadway, winning the 1988 Best Musical Tony Award, and it's been going strong ever since.
Yeah, now the Phantom of the Opera returns to Atlanta, haunting the Fox Theater stage through next weekend. Good Day Atlanta's Paul Milliken is live at the Fox Theater this morning. Paul, one of the stars, has an Atlanta connection, we understand.
He does, absolutely. Yeah, it's good to welcome. We're going to call you a hometown boy. We can say that, right?
I hope so.
Jordan Craig has spent a lot of time here in Atlanta. He is playing Raoul in the tour of the Phantom of the Opera. This is Derrick Davis, the Phantom, in the house. Good to see you guys. How are you?
Fantastic. Good morning to you and everybody out there.
Thank you. How's it being back in Atlanta?
It's a dream come true.
Yeah?
I was wishing that I could fast forward my life for the last few months just to get here.
Just to get
so
here.
Excited.
I love that. Well, welcome to Atlanta and to the beautiful Fox Theater. The Phantom of the Opera, I'm telling you, is one of my all-time favorite musicals. I've been obsessed for 30 years. I think many people watching have felt the same way. So first question goes to you, sir. I mean, what is it like to take on probably one of the most iconic roles in musical theater history? I mean, this is the male role.
Yeah, you know, it's an honor. There's very little more that I could say about it because, as you said, it's an iconic role. Mm-hmm. The world knows about it. Mm-hmm. Every male wants to play the role, you know, and here I am as a man of color getting the opportunity to play the role, which is just a huge blessing, and I'm so grateful to the company for allowing me to do it.
I don't want to inflate your ego or anything, but, you know, you're a good-looking guy. The Phantom is not a particularly good-looking guy. How much time do you spend in makeup, my friend?
I spend about an hour in makeup, and it's an intense process of prosthetics and wigs and makeup and everything like that, but it makes the show come alive. Yeah,
you've been doing this role now for a couple of months on tour. Is it still kind of amazing to walk out on stage every night and do Music of the Night and the Phantom of the Opera, you know, these iconic songs?
Yeah, sometimes I have to separate myself from it because they're so iconic. You know, I don't want to watch myself performing it, so to speak, so I just live in the moment. But afterwards, I'm so aware of the fact that the audience has been through an experience that they'll never forget.
I love that. Very cool. All right, so Jordan, tell me your connections to Atlanta. How far back do you go with this city?
Well, I moved here in 2011. After I graduated college. I started at the Georgia Shakespeare Company. Brought me down for an internship, and I started working ever since. Worked over at theaters like Actors Express, the Lyric, the wonderful Alliance Theater, and made this place my home. Yeah,
and so what is it like now to come back in a Broadway tour and play the Fox Theater?
I'm still trying to figure out the words to describe how that feels. It feels like a victory tour, like I'm coming back and you know, I'm getting to play the really big house now, and to see all of my friends and to get to hang out for 2 weeks in the city that I love so much.
Yeah, I love that. All right, well, again, welcome to both of you. Now it's time to embarrass you on live television because we've got a little game of Phantom Trivia. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Go on now.
Good. All right, because here's the thing. I am a fan of the show. I've been a fan for 30 years. I wrote up a few little trivia questions just to show that I know more than you do. So, gentlemen, your buzzer is right here. We spare no expense at Good Day Atlanta. There's your buzzer right there, and I do have prizes. Question number 1. The Phantom of the Opera originated as a book. Who wrote that book? Oh, you got it.
Guest on the row.
You got it. Okay, 1 for Jordan. Question number 2. How many Tony Awards did the original Broadway production win? Ooh. I'll give you a hint. It's more than 5, and it's less than 10.
7.
You got it. Yes. Okay, 1-1. Last but not least, what is the name of the Andrew Lloyd Weber penned sequel to Phantom of the Opera?
Love Never Dies.
Love Never Dies. Jordan, the hometown boy, wins. You got it. Okay, now if you would, Kelly, there's a red bag over there if you'd bring it over. This is exciting. Okay, Derrick, you better be upset that you lost because look, sir, look what you win. Number 1, a Fox 5 Storm Team magnet for your dressing room right there. You're welcome. Number 2, for the Atlanta boy, a Falcons hat. How about that? Because Falcons swag is on deep discount right now, and I was able to afford it. Maybe you know why at home. So there you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
Feeling good in your hat.
Oh my gosh.
But you know what, Derrick? Just because I like you, there you go. And a magnet for you too. Ladies and gentlemen, the Phantom of the Opera back at the Fox Theater for 2 weeks. You have plenty of time to come and see this show, and I'll take you on in trivia any day. Any of you, bring it on.
I think they were afraid they were going to get one of those Paul Milliken bobbleheads that you like to give out. So thank goodness they got the cool Falcon swag instead.
That's the grand prize, Buck. That's the grand prize. Only very special people get that one.
Okay. All right, Paul, thanks a lot. Again, the Phantom of the Opera continues at the Fox Theater through Sunday, March 5th.